Cruising down the highway, windows down low. Sunset paints the sky in a fire glow. Mountains rise up, touching clouds above. Valleys below, Christmas in love. Every season.
Folks, I am honored with the next guest. He comes from the land of the long white cloud. He is All Black number 951. I'm talking about the one and only legend of New Zealand rugby, and he's a fly-off.
Spencer. Goodness, he's not going to pass it, is he? He does. To Rokethoko. Joe Rokethoko. Up the middle. He's got Hallowed with him. Oh, he didn't pass it, but he's found Collins in support. Count. Oh, Spencer. Oh, this is amazing. Carlos Spencer twists the knife in the in-goal area. Audacious stuff from the Blues. Well, the Crusaders don't want to look at this kick because if it goes over, they're denied a bonus point. Oh, that is really rubbing salt in the wounds.
He is King Carlos Spencer. Carlos, my man.
What's up, brother?
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, bro? How are you?
Fantastic. This is amazing, man. It's such an honor to have you here.
Oh, good to be here. No, it's been a while since I've been back in South Africa, and I love this place.
Have you, man.
Yeah, no, I love this place, and it's just good to be back.
And I mean, the weather's showing off, so giving us fairly good weather in winter.
Yep, I think we're very lucky considering, by the sounds of it, you've had a bit of rain here in Cape Town.
A bit of
so you must have brought the sunshine with us, eh?
I was just about to say, I think the Black Ferns actually brought it with them, eh? So, Carlos, you are an icon of New Zealand rugby. You played 44 games for them, right? And Auckland as well. I just want to touch on certain aspects of your career, etc., right? You played with absolute legends, which is the first thing, right? But when did you start?
Yeah, started at a young age. 5 years, I probably 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah. Running
around barefoot, you know, in the icy cold mornings back in Levin.
With the dew on your feet. That's cold. Eh?
It was cold, but I suppose when you're sort of 4 or 5 years old, you don't really care. You just want to get out there and you know, get that rugby ball in your hands and have a bit of a run around with your mates. That's what it's all about.
Lovely, lovely. And okay, so you're from Auckland, or you played in Auckland, but where were you born?
Yeah, so born and bred in a small, probably rural town called Levin.
Levin, okay.
So closest city would be Wellington.
You never considered playing for the...
I did actually. I thought, you know, obviously when I started really getting serious about my rugby and I started making sort of the New Zealand schools, New Zealand under-19s, I thought, you know, my pathway might be Wellington.
Yeah.
But nah, for some reason I sort of... the doors did open, and it was probably... I was playing for Horowhenua at the time actually, and we had a Shield challenge against Auckland back in 92, 93, and Graham Henry was a coach back then.
Yeah.
And I just happened to play reasonably well. I scored a try.
I actually read that he spotted you.
Yeah,
and
he spotted me, and then the next year, here I am. I'm moving up to Auckland, playing EPC for Auckland Rugby.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So you're playing in Auckland. So Super Rugby, Super 12 actually back then, from 1996 to about 2005. The Auckland Blues side was littered with legends, none bigger than Jonah Lomu, obviously, but there was Joelle Videri, there was Xavier Rush, there was Michael Jones, Zinzan Brook, all of those legendary All Black players. What was that like?
Oh, like unbelievable. You know, it probably started 2 years before that, you know, when I first played my first game for Auckland, you know, coming from Levin, moving to Auckland in 94, and then, you know, I just starstruck really. Here I am, like rubbing shoulders,
wide eyes.
Yeah, like you said, guys like Zinzan Brook, Robin Brook, Olo Brown, Sean Fitzpatrick, Michael Jones, Ronnie Clark, you know.
And I think later Doug Howlett as well, eh?
And rubbing shoulders with these guys at the age of 18 was unbelievable. And then obviously 96, the game went professional, and we had Super Rugby.
You could make some good money from it, basically.
And then obviously Jonah was around then, like guys like Joe Alley. Because we sort of had guys from outside the Auckland region, counties, North Harbour as well. So I just, when I look back on my career, I was just so blessed to play with so many
I can imagine.
Amazing rugby players.
Wow. So this is Talking Cars, and that's what we sort of do, right? We talk about people's history with their cars, where they drive, what they drive, and also when they got the license, etc. What happened? Tell me something. So you got your license at, I'm assuming 16, 17?
Yeah, 16. You're able to go for your license in NZ.
Wow.
So the process is you do your theory,
Yeah.
you get your license, then you go on to your restricted, and then you go on to your full. So I think all up it takes around about a year and a half. You can do a shorter route by getting lessons, but I just dragged it out and waited the full time, and then I think by the time I was sort of 17 and a half, I had my full license.
Wow. And tell me, what was your first car?
My first car was a little Honda City, actually.
Oh, Honda City.
Yeah, and it was sort of provided through a sponsor of a club I used to play for in Auckland, which was Ponsonby. So that was when I first moved up to Auckland. So it was like sort of gifted me a little bit of a Honda City to drive around in, a little blue one.
I suppose at that age, any car that's given to you is just like
blessed,
a massive
at that age, and you don't have to buy a car, it's all good.
They probably sorted you out with petrol and fuel and
Yeah,
stuff.
that would have been nice, but nah, had to pay for that.
No, that's amazing, man. And tell me, have you had any funny car stories that happened to you? Any accidents, anything like that over the years?
I've been pretty lucky, but I did have one accident one year, and it was actually I had a mate with me at the time, and it was in my brother's RX-7.
Ooh, that's a classic.
Yeah, he had a really nice RX-7 too, and it was his pride and joy. And we were driving up to Wellington one year for New Year's, and the roads were pretty slippery, and I just took a bend a little bit quickly, sort of applied the brakes too much, and the brakes locked up, and
just
next minute we were over the cliff, upside down on our roof. Yeah, and we were just lucky that one of a big tree sort of stopped us from rolling a little bit further.
Wow.
But it's sort of a bit of it was a bit of awakening, call for me, and just thankfully me and my mate were okay. We come through it, but
no major injuries,
worst thing, like having to ring up mum and dad and telling my bro that I've ridden off his
car. What did your brother do?
So so when I signed my first contract with the Blues, I was able to give my bro some money to repay for his car.
Bro, I'm really sorry. This is for you.
Here we go, brother. But so that was a bad experience. Just sort of at probably the age of 18 as well. Pretty young.
Yeah. And then tell me, you've played all over the show, in Europe, everywhere, right? I'm assuming that you've had some pretty cool cars over the years as well.
I have actually, and I've probably wasted a bit of my money on cars, especially when I was in Europe. I sort of owned, what did I go through there? I think I went through the Dodge Viper, Ute, Hummer H. Yeah, that was awesome. I think
that
V10
must have been
short wheelbase, mate, that was nice.
That must have been insane. Yeah, exactly.
That was really cool.
That
and then,
torque.
Yeah. Had an H2 Hummer, the Ute as
The
well.
big one, the old school one.
No, not the old school one.
Well, the modern one.
Yeah, the modern one, but the Ute one.
Yes.
So I had one of those with 26-inch rims on it. Range Rover. I had a Porsche 911.
Wow.
I went through a few cars while I was in the UK, and when I sort of look back now, I think what an idiot. I could have probably spent that money on better investments.
Well,
at the time,
all say.
It was all good.
Exactly. And also, when you had those cars, you also obviously made quite a few nice memories with them.
Yeah,
right?
Definitely. And at the time when you can do it,
those are things that people can't take away from you.
Exactly.
You keep that.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's amazing.
But I've always liked my cars,
What's been your favourite car so far?
I think the Porsche 911 was pretty cool.
Is that cool?
I think just the speed of it, and the way it handled, especially around corners.
Just top notch.
Yeah, just an amazing car,
I can imagine. And you never kept any of them. So
never.
Any of those cars like that you name now, you obviously generally speaking, cars are liability because it depreciates in value.
Yeah.
But then you get some cars that obviously appreciates in value because of what it is, etc. And from the sounds of it, I can imagine that some of those cars might have been a pretty penny by now if you kept them.
Yeah, probably the Porsche 911 probably would have been, but you know, you sort of, when you
Go through
at
phases.
that stage and you go through phases, you don't really think of that. You know, when you're a youngster, you just sort of buy, have a little bit of fun, get rid of it, and go on to the next thing. You know, it's
Exactly,
like,
exactly.
In hindsight, you always look back and if I'd only kept that, or you know, it's like property.
It's always
You know?
it's regrets.
Yeah.
Like we just said now, in terms of investing in maybe better things, that type of thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, in hindsight, that's in hindsight.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
And you know, when I look back, I wouldn't change anything. You know, because I had a lot of fun.
Exactly.
I was able to do it. So it's all good.
And tell me something. If there's one car in the future that you still would love to own, or maybe have, what would that be?
Man, I've always been into my muscle cars, and if you know,
So are there something like this?
yeah,
Would you like something like this?
probably. Yeah, hey, for your sake, I'd love something like this. Hey, but if I, you know, if someone offered me the
Are you a Mustang type?
the Mustang
Like
Eleanor,
that? Yeah.
you know, I'd take it.
Funny
you know.
thing that you actually just mentioned. I've got a mate in town. He owns a car showroom, right?
Yeah.
And he had one like that.
Yeah, an Eleanor and
Yeah. And somebody actually just bought it.
yeah, nice.
It's a beautiful car, and
Yeah.
it's a beast as well.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. So okay, so you're a Mustang guy. You'd love a fastback, similar to a GT500, basically. That's it.
wouldn't say no.
I see
wouldn't say
I see
no.
you in that. Yeah.
Or I could maybe just jump into a Lamborghini, you know, on a Sunday afternoon
Just cruise around.
when I'm about 60 and just go for a Sunday cruise and then just park it up for the rest of the
Just
week.
you and the wife.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. And tell me, you're currently helping out the Black Ferns, obviously, right? What are you going to be busy with in the future?
Yeah, so with the Black Ferns now, another few days here in Cape Town, and then I sort of head back home for 4 weeks, and then I head over to Ireland. So I've just picked up a new role in Dublin
Okay.
as head coach for one of the A1 teams over there. So
Yeah.
sort of head over there for the next 3 years.
That's going to be
So,
an interesting and an
Yes,
awesome
it will be.
opportunity.
Be
yeah.
great opportunity
Yeah.
and something different for me as well. So I've just been really happy and grateful to be in the women's space for the last 3 years.
How's that been?
It's been awesome.
Is it?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. You know, I think just the girls, they just bring a different energy.
I was gonna say,
yeah,
now,
a
probably
lot
like a whole
more relaxed
different-
and
yeah.
chilled. So yeah,
Not
I've really
as
enjoyed it.
pressured, probably.
No,
or-
not as pressured.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
definitely not.
Okay.
And yeah, it's going to be hard to leave, to be honest, because I've really enjoyed it. But yeah, just the opportunity that's come up over there, it was too good to turn down. So hey, be good to go back to Europe.
I was going to say, no, you
Got
probably
some really good
missed-
friends over
yeah,
there, and
exactly.
be good to connect with them again,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you know, do something different.
No, that's amazing. So I just, at this point, I want to say, like, if you enjoy this content, then please like, subscribe our Talking Cars channel on YouTube. And also, this guy has been an absolute legend. Carlos, I want to thank you for just popping out, having a chat with us. And also, I hope that you enjoy your time here in Cape Town until you leave, my man.
Thanks for having us, brother.
Awesome stuff.
Awesome.
Thanks
Thank
so
you, my
much,
bro.
man. That was good. Love that.
Cruising
Awesome.
down the highway, windows down low.